Okie dokie. Now, this one is about what good fathers lose in family court, and it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Do you ever notice how every bloke, and I mean every single bloke walking into family court, is a good dad? Every single one of them. Apparently, Britain is just full of flawless fathers. Flawless. Who've somehow all ended up in court. It's unlucky, that. Now, listen, most men walk into court thinking it's like a courtroom drama. You know, I'll tell the truth. I'll explain everything, and the judge will see sense, and they'll see what's really going on. Wait until I get in there. It'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Because judges have loads of time, don't they? For your 45-minute emotional TED talk about Sharon from 2017. They love that. They love it. And here's the problem. Family court isn't just judging you on how much you love your kids. Because if it was, you'd win. It's simple. Case closed. Job done. Gold star. Have a sticker. Smiley face. Father of the year. Off you go. Off you go. Give him a badge. But it's not about love. It's about risk. That's it. You could love your child more than oxygen itself. But if you walk into that court like a kettle about to boil, you're not going to do what you want to do. You're not passionate. You're unpredictable. And in family court, unpredictable equals risk. And risk gets restricted. So this is where good fathers mess it up. Not because they're bad, but because they're human. You get accused of something, what do? You defend yourself. Of course you do. You talk more. You explain more. You correct everything. You interrupt because, God forbid, anyone leaves that room without knowing the truth, or your side will say the truth, your side of the story. Yeah, well, but from the judge's perspective, you're not defending. You're not defending yourself. You're escalating. You're reactive. You're emotionally charged. And now you've gone from concerned father to potential problem. And you're sat there thinking, how the hell has this happened? I'll tell you how. I'll tell you exactly how it happened. You walked in to the system that speaks one language, and you turned up speaking another. You're speaking emotion, frustration, history, pain. The court is speaking and listening for calm, control, consistency, child-focused. And you're telling them everything that's happened. They're watching how you behave right now. And here's the bit no one tells you. The more you try to prove yourself that you're a good dad, the worse you can actually look. Because good parents don't need to convince anyone or everyone that they're good. They show it quietly, consistently, predictably. And I've seen it hundreds of times, thousands of times. Good fathers, absolutely, destroying their own cases. Not because they are dangerous or were dangerous, but because they couldn't control how they came across. Now, here's the bit with a twist. This is actually good news, because if the problem was that you're a bad father, we're in trouble. But it's not. It's presentation. It's communication. It's understanding how you are being assessed. That can be fixed. You can learn how to speak in court language, what to say, what not to say, how to stay calm when everything you want to explode. Because let's be honest, because that's how it works. You're not angry because you're aggressive. You're angry because you feel like you're losing your kids. And that fear, that comes out sideways. But in court, the court doesn't see fear. It sees behavior. And behavior is what decisions are made on. So here's the real question you need to be asking yourself. Not, why is this happening to me? Although that's a good question to ask. Not right for now, though. But how am I coming across? And what can I control? Because the moment you understand that everything changes, you stop reacting, you start thinking, you stop trying to win arguments, and you start showing stability. And that is what the court will trust. Not noise, not drama, not who can tell the longest story about who did what. Calm, predictable, child-focused, boring, isn't it? Very boring. Good, yes. Welcome to winning in family court. Being boring. If you're going through this right now and you don't want to accidentally sabotage your own case, sort your behavior out before the court does it for you. Because trust me, they will. If you're interested in this situation and you want to understand some more and how to actually present yourself properly in court, message me court, COURT, and I'll get back to you. Until next time, buongiorno.